Christmas today feels like a race, doesn't it? Lights strung higher, trees decorated brighter, and gifts stacked taller. There's always that pressure to outdo, impress, and keep up. But amid this frenzy, there's a group of people celebrating in a way that might make you pause. No extravagant decorations, no frantic last-minute shopping sprees, and certainly no rush to post the perfect holiday photo. Instead, they focus on simplicity, community, and faith. This is the Amish way of Christmas, a celebration that's been preserved for centuries, reminding us of the true meaning of the season. One of the most unique aspects of Amish Christmas is that not everyone celebrates it on the same day. Many traditional Amish families observe Old Christmas on January 6th, a date tied to Epiphany and the visit of the wise men to Jesus. For them, this day holds historical and spiritual significance, aligning with their belief that it's closer to the true date of Christ's birth. Meanwhile, more progressive Amish groups, such as the New Order Amish, celebrate on December 25th to match the modern calendar. Despite these differences, both groups share the same core values: faith, reflection, and gratitude. If you were to step into an Amish home during the holidays, the first thing you'd notice is what's missing. No glowing Christmas trees or glittery ornaments. There's no Santa figurine on the mantle or wreaths on every door. Their homes are modest, with perhaps a handmade nativity scene or a simple star to mark the occasion. For the Amish, the focus isn't on outward displays, but on inward reverence. Decorations aren't what make the season special. It's the people, the prayers, and the traditions. Gift-giving in Amish families is a world away from the commercial frenzy many of us are used to. Forget the lines at the mall or the panicked Amazon Prime orders. Amish gifts are nearly always handmade and deeply personal. Imagine receiving a quilt stitched with love and care, each patch telling its own story. Or perhaps a wooden toy carved by a father's hands, built to last generations. Even practical items like knitted scarves, home-canned vegetables, or handmade tools are infused with meaning. These gifts aren't about flash or trendiness. They're about thoughtfulness and utility, often crafted during long autumn evenings as families prepare for the season. Children are an essential part of Amish Christmas traditions, and their joy comes from the simplest things. A little boy might unwrap a wooden train with perfectly rolling wheels, carefully carved by his father. A girl might receive a doll, hand-sewn by her mother, complete with dresses stitched from leftover fabric. These aren't just toys. They're treasures that connect children to their family's love and craftsmanship. And while there are no piles of brightly wrapped presents under a sparkling tree, Amish children don't feel deprived. Instead, they're raised to value the thought and effort behind a gift, not the number of presents they receive. The simplicity of Amish Christmas doesn't mean it's any less special. In fact, it might be even more meaningful because of it. Families gather around tables to share meals made with care. The food isn't about impressing anyone, it's about tradition and togetherness. Imagine golden roast chicken seasoned with garden herbs, buttery mashed potatoes, and shoofly pie, a rich blend of molasses, brown sugar, and crumb topping. These meals aren't rushed or stressful to prepare. They're a labor of love with recipes passed down for generations, each bite steeped in history. Amish Christmas celebrations extend far beyond family gatherings. They are deeply communal, rooted in togetherness and mutual support. Horse-drawn buggies move slowly through snow-covered roads, carrying families to neighbors' homes or to church. The air is crisp, the night quiet, but for the rhythmic sound of hooves. These gatherings, whether large or small, aren't planned with text messages or social media reminders. They happen naturally, woven into the rhythms of Amish life. Church services are the cornerstone of Amish Christmas, and they're unlike anything most of us have experienced. They're long, often 3 hours or more, but they're never hurried. The hymns, sung in perfect harmony without instruments, resonate deeply, their melodies passed down through generations. The sermons delve into the meaning of Christ's birth, exploring themes of humility, sacrifice, and hope. There's no checking watches, no distractions, just an intense focus on faith and the significance of the day. One of the most moving traditions of Amish Christmas is caroling. Imagine a group of families bundled against the cold, arriving at a neighbor's home by buggy. Their voices, unaccompanied and pure, fill the night with hymns sung in Pennsylvania Dutch. These aren't the catchy Christmas tunes most of us know. They're sacred songs, telling the story of Christ's birth with a depth that touches the soul. Carolers often visit homes where people might be lonely or in need, offering not just music but a sense of community and care. Even the way Amish families dress during the holidays reflects their values. While many of us stress over finding the perfect holiday outfit, debating sequins or ugly sweaters, the Amish wear their best plain clothes. Men don crisp black suits, and women wear dresses pressed to perfection, paired with spotless white aprons. There's no glitter or glamour, but there's a quiet dignity in their modesty. Their clothing isn't about impressing others, it's about showing respect for the occasion and for their faith. What's perhaps most remarkable about Amish Christmas is how it doesn't end on a single day. While many of us pack away decorations and return to normal routines, the Amish extend their celebrations through the 12 days of Christmas and beyond. Families visit one another, sharing meals and stories. Acts of kindness ripple through the community, from delivering food to helping neighbors with winter chores. It's not about indulgence or extravagance, it's about connection and support, keeping the spirit of the season alive well into January. This extended celebration even shapes their approach to work. While the Amish don't take long holidays, they balance work with togetherness, ensuring their farms and homes continue running smoothly. Their rhythm is steady, avoiding the post-holiday burnout many of us feel. There's no January blues, no frantic return to reality, just a seamless flow from celebration back into daily life. The Amish way of celebrating Christmas might feel old-fashioned, but there's a wisdom to it that's hard to ignore. It's not about rejecting modernity for the sake of it. It's about choosing what matters, faith, family, and community, and letting go of the rest. Their traditions remind us that the season isn't about perfection or materialism. It's about love, gratitude, and the joy of giving from the heart. As you reflect on your own holiday traditions, consider this. Do we really need the biggest tree, the brightest lights, or the most expensive gifts to feel the magic of Christmas? Or have we been chasing the wrong things all along? Maybe it's time to take a page from the Amish playbook. Slow down, focus on what matters, and find joy in the simplest moments. If this story has inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with others, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories that challenge us to rethink how we live and celebrate. Wishing you all a season filled with peace, love, and the kind of joy that doesn't come wrapped in paper or tied with a bow.